Hello, everyone. I am thrilled today to be here with Aaron Pilger. I am one of the lucky ones that has known him for a few years and has had the opportunity to work with him. But I am excited to be part of introducing him to the rest of the NIA world out there. So, Aaron, welcome, and thanks for spending some time with me.
Thank you for taking the time. It was
Absolutely. So the first thing that I wanted to ask you is, and for those that don't know, Aaron is in mortgage. He does a residential real estate, and I can let him fill in a little bit more about what he does. But really, how long have you been in this industry?
Yeah, I've been originating as a solo loan officer since 2016, but I've had my mortgage license since 2012 and talking about mortgages. So going on a decade now.
And yeah, you have seen all the changes that are coming up, and I know there's a lot of them. And with that, because as we're recording this, we're in another shift with the real estate industry and the mortgage industry. What separates you and your company from the competition? What's different?
So something about Cornerstone Home Lending is we're a mortgage bank. And when you look at competitors in the mortgage arena, you can have wholesale lending, you can have retail lending, so your big box banks, and you can have mortgage banks. There's pros and cons to each one of them. The pros with the retail bank being everybody works with that bank, but you're limited to only that bank's products. Whereas wholesale, they have access to a lot of products, but their underwriters, their processors don't work for them. We're the best of both worlds. And so we can find the best price based on the customer's unique situation. We can directly underwrite it here at Cornerstone because we have all of our underwriters and processors here at our company. And then after the loan funds, that's when it would go off to the ultimate servicer. But we kind of control the process, which makes us super quick.
I love that you're kind of the best of both worlds. So with that in mind, I'm wondering if you have a favorite customer story or somebody. I know you can't personal information, but how have you helped somebody that just makes you happy?
So one that comes to mind that I do tell quite frequently is it was actually early on in my mortgage career as a solo loan officer. Someone had come to me wishing to remove their mortgage insurance, refinance to get out of mortgage insurance. And so she was very rate sensitive, very financially minded. And so I would draft these total cost analyses for her to review all of the numbers and break it down into minute detail. And we went back and forth and we went back and forth for about 4 months because she was really that rate sensitive. She ended up going with another lender, which happens, and that's okay. I'm not going to try to take every deal under the sun. But the thing that I try to convey with telling this story is that lender that she ultimately ended up going with could not close the deal because it was an online lender and they used subpar appraisal companies and they didn't know the market in our area. So her home wasn't valued where it should have been. So I look at that story as a highlight in that I'm not going to get mad if you go with someone else. I'm here to help you. And at the end of the day, my job is to get loans done and to get them closed. And who knows, maybe had she gone with me, maybe it would have been closed because we know our appraisal community up here, they know our market. And, it helped me realize very early on in my mortgage career too, how important numbers are to the client. I love numbers. I'm a numbers nerd, but how important is it to every single unique client? Because they're not all the same. And so I try to tailor my analyses and structure and strategy to each individual client. And it's just a great customer story to tell to kind of spotlight that.
I love that. I love that. So, Aaron, if you've got somebody out there, whether they think they're fairly traditional and not going to be a big challenge, but just want the best service, or you've got somebody that's got that kind of, maybe my situation is unique, or I'm in a weird thing with my, credit, or whatever it might be, what is the best way for them to get in touch with you and start a conversation to see if you might be able to help them?
Honestly, I'm everywhere. I try to make myself everywhere. So I'm on social media. You can look me up on Facebook. I also have an Instagram page. I have a website, and my website literally is my name. So it's aaronpilger.com. And that's going to give you the portal into every one of my communications, be it email, text, phone, everything. So it has fax on there too for anybody who might be a little bit old school. But hey, we're all in this together. So yeah, I definitely have a lot of means. I'm out there. Hit me up.
Great. I love that. I look forward to people reaching out and getting to know you. Not only are you good at what you do, you're just good people and you're fun to work with. So I encourage people looking for a mortgage to reach out to Aaron.
Thank you.
Thanks again for your time today.
Thank you so much for your time.